His lawyers say his extradition is a travesty of justice and a disrespect to our courts. I want to find out from you, first of all, Lawyer Martin Kpebu, how this gets to you regarding this extradition of Abu Trika and matters arising.
Yeah, so the first is I share his lawyer's sentiment.
Why?
Yeah, because you see, when he says there is disrespect to the court, it's because there are pending proceedings. You see, there are pending proceedings. He filed for stay of execution, right, which is before the court. And you see, in law, the other lawyers here will tell you, in law, we have this principle that, you see, generally, once proceedings are pending, there's a general principle of contempt that don't do anything that brings the proceedings or makes a mockery, right? That brings the administration of justice into disrepute. So listen, we all know that, let's speak straight to the facts and then speak candidly. We all know that someday, somehow, it is possible that they would have extradited Abu Trika. Okay,
that was definitely going to come.
You know, we're hoping to delay it as much as possible until Oforiatta is also brought, or so that, or we do an exchange. At the time we are handing over Abu Trika and Daniel Yusuf and co, then we are receiving Oforiatta. So as for extradition, it wasn't a problem. The only problem is that Oforiatta is not coming early. So my point is that once there were proceedings, but this is not the first day we are making that point. So once there were proceedings before the court, you don't ignore the proceedings and take him. So it's contemptuous of the court. If Oliver chooses to file, there will be trouble. Once there are proceedings, and listen, it doesn't even matter that you are not aware. If you are not aware that there are proceedings and you do it, what it does is that's when I say you do it, that's you, excuse me, you undertake any conduct that renders the proceedings a nullity. Because when he says he wants stay of execution, etc., it means that don't send him yet. Don't extradite him yet. And it doesn't matter. That's why I say it doesn't matter that you know that, the judge will throw this thing out. That's not an excuse. Wait for the judge to throw it out. But it's not for you to look at it and say, this thing is so porous, it's so weak, banal, it will be thrown out. So ipso facto, you are sending the person out. No, we have a lot of decisions. In the second republic, under 69 constitution, there was a minister of interior, Dombo. This Olympian matter. Dombo was convicted of contempt. Straight. Well, sometimes they say we shouldn't use the word convicted because it's not a criminal offense. So maybe we can say was found liable or committed for contempt. No, it's not a criminal. But it's not the same as criminal. It's not you don't get a criminal conviction when you are committed
and sentenced to serve.
Yes, but it's not it's not a criminal offense. So you better say committed or found liable in contempt. Dombo, Minister of State, and in it the court made it clear that the fact that you don't even know that there is a court matter concerning what you've done is not an excuse. It doesn't mean that you are not liable in contempt. You'll be found liable, but when it comes to the punishment, because you didn't know at all that there was anything in the court, then perhaps that's when they will give you a warning or a fine, something small. But in this case, the Attorney General had been said that in this case, if Oliver is going to file contempt, it's not only against the Attorney General. It will involve my good friend Okujeto, the Foreign Minister, because we tell you extradition is a political matter, and even President Mahama, all of them. But then you begin to see that, do you want to cite all of them for contempt? It will begin to look a bit unwieldy. I say so because I remember you can ask her for your marking. The time Chief Justice Wood was Chief Justice, there was something President Mahama did. And then I think a pending proceeding, and then the government took an action. After your marking said, I will cite them for contempt outside. The Chief Justice Wood said, Mr. Markins, I advise you to think carefully about this thing.
Yeah, you could do, but whether you could realize the same results is another matter.
I always remember it. Mr. Markins, I advise you to think carefully about this result. You are bringing your president to court for contempt, etc. I don't think after you marking the date, this filing. So I think that must have been 2015 or 2016. Yeah, I remember it being in court that day. So, but it's very shameful. It's a shameful thing. No, the government shouldn't have done that. Wait, what's the inordinate rush?